City lights blur through the rain, foot hard down in the fast lane, dashboard glowing like a plane, ready for takeoff. Radio screaming, no Springsteen, leather jacket, gasoline dreams, still chasing something unseen. Through these midnight streets, some men slow down with age. Me, I just drive hard into the dark. I ain't scared of crashing, I'm scared of standing still. Running red lights at midnight, still burning hotter than these headlights. Still feeling young enough to fight the whole damn world tonight. And every reckless thing I've done still reminds me I'm alive and running. Yeah, running red lights at midnight with fire underneath my wheels. Neon girls outside the bars, taxi horns and stolen cars, whole downtown glowing hard like a movie scene. Buddy Earl yelling from the back, man, you still drive like a maniac. I just laugh and light a match to another cigarette. Can't explain this restless soul, it was born for dangerous nights like this. The world keeps saying slow down, but my pulse still says go faster. Running red lights at midnight, still chasing thunder through the skyline, still turning heartbreak into gasoline for another ride. And though the years hit hard sometimes, I still outrun them every Friday night. Yeah, running red lights at midnight still feels like freedom to me. Whoa. One day the road finally ends, last tire squeal around the bend. But tonight the city's calling loud, and I still answer it. So let the sirens scream behind me, let the whole world try to slow me down. I didn't survive this long to fade quietly into the night. Running red lights at midnight, still hearing glory in the fast life, still carrying wild young dreams under this aging skin. Hey, when my final night arrives, don't dim the neon, let it shine like one last runaway heartbeat against the dark. Yeah, running red lights, still running wild tonight, still too alive to stop. City lights disappearing behind me, another dangerous night. Same old bar most every night. Bartender already pouring right before I even asked. Neon beer signs glowing red, smoke floating overhead. Every broken thing I said still hangs inside these walls. Funny how this place remembers things I tried forgetting years ago. Some folks got old photographs, I got songs on a jukebox instead. The jukebox knows my name, knows every scar and every flame, knows which song to play. When the whiskey hits too deep, and every lonely melody still sounds like pieces of me. Yeah, the jukebox knows my name better than most people do. Lady dancing all alone, lipstick faded, eyes half gone, still moving slow like she belongs inside an old movie scene. Band packed up an hour ago, but the music still moves slow. Lord, these bars are like old ghosts that never really die. And every note spinning tonight feels warm against this tired soul. Maybe we all leave behind little echoes in certain places. The jukebox knows my name, knows the nights I couldn't change, knows the women rose in rain I carried through the years. And though my hair turned silver gray, these old songs still know the way. Yeah, the jukebox knows my name and still calls me back again. Oh, one day this bar may close for good, neon signs gone dark like Hollywood, but tonight that old machine still glows like a heartbeat in the dark. So let one more sad song play before the morning takes this place away. Some nights deserve to last forever, even if they can't. The jukebox knows my name, still sings my life back through the flames, still makes lonely midnight hearts feel less alone somehow. And when my final night appears, don't waste the room on silent tears. Just drop 1/4 in that machine and let the music roll. Yeah, the jukebox knows my name, and I still know every word. Same old song spinning again. Last call coming slow tonight. desert highway, cold at night, dashboard glowing pale white, one hand steady on the wheel, one shaking from old ghosts. Gas station somewhere past Elite, coffee burnt and neon weak, nobody talking much at 3, and places built for drifters. Every mile west feels emptier, but somehow harder to leave behind. Some nights the silence gets so loud it almost sounds like memory. Last cigarette before Reno, smoke curling through the dark, slow, still carrying pieces of people I never learned to forget. And every lonely motel light still pulls me deeper into the night. Yeah, last cigarette before Reno, burning down beside me. Saw an old couple at a diner, holding hands without a word. Made me think about the years I spent out running love. Rain started near the county line, thunder rolling far behind. Funny how the road at night makes truth harder to hide. There's a sadness in these western skies that somehow feels beautiful to me. Maybe some souls were born halfway between leaving and staying. Last cigarette before Reno, another faded casino, another room where lonely hearts pretend they're doing fine. And though the years wore down my name, these midnight roads still burn the same. Yeah, last cigarette before Reno, still glowing in the dark. Oh, one day these tires stop rolling, last match burns out in the cold. But tonight the desert still whispers like it knows every mistake I made. So let the engine idle low, I'm not ready to let this night go. There's something holy about loneliness under western neon skies. Last cigarette before Reno, still drifting where the cold wind blows, still making old runaway souls feel young enough to disappear. And when my final night arrives, don't bury me beneath bright lights, just leave me somewhere near the highway where the desert sings at dawn. Yeah, last cigarette before Reno, still burning slow inside my chest. Neon flickering against the rain. Another long night in the west. gasoline and rain. Funny how one old song can still take me back in half a second. Some memories fade with time, but certain nights stay forever young. Still chasing that summer sound, those runaway nights in small town crowds. Still hearing young hearts beating loud under carnival lights. And every old guitar refrain still washes over me like rain. Yeah, I'm still chasing that summer sound somewhere deep inside my soul. Bonfire smoke beside the lake, sneaking beers and staying late. Thought the world was ours to take, and maybe it was then. Saw her dancing barefoot slow to a song from long ago. Lord, I still can't let go of nights that felt eternal. These old streets look smaller now, but the memories still stretch forever. Maybe growing old just means learning which moments were magic. Still chasing that summer sound, windows shaking all over town. Still hearing freedom spinning around inside every chorus. And all the years roll quickly past, but those melodies were built to last. Yeah, I'm still chasing that summer sound like a kid beneath the stars. One day the music finally stops, last beach fire burns out soft, but tonight those songs still live inside this tired heart. So turn the radio back loud and drive me through those old hometowns where we believed forever was just beginning. Still chasing that summer sound, still hearing echoes all around. Still feeling young enough to run toward another midnight sky. And when my final night appears, don't waste it drowning in tears. Just crank those old rock songs again and let the speakers shake. Yeah, still chasing that summer sound, and maybe I always will. You can still hear those old speakers playing. Summer never really left. Another gas station after dark, coffee cold and sky pitch black. Map unfolded on my lap like a life half-lived. Rain drifting across the plains. Every town starts looking the same. Still carrying no mistakes, like luggage in the trunk. Somewhere back behind these roads, there's probably a place I once belonged. But the farther I drive, the harder it feels to turn around. Too many miles to go home, too many nights spent alone, still hearing ghosts through the radio as the white lines roll. And every city left behind still echoes somewhere in my mind. Yeah, too many miles to go home, and I'm still moving west tonight. Bar, dancing slow beneath neon stars, made me wonder who we are without all this running. Leather seats and motel keys, whiskey breath and broken dreams. Funny how the highway keeps pulling me forward still. Maybe I got lost somewhere between freedom and loneliness. Some men build roots in the ground, I built mine in passing headlines. Too many miles to go home, still chasing places I don't know, still trying to outrun old wounds under midnight skies. And though the years hit hard and fast, these restless wheels still keep me alive. Yeah, too many miles to go home, and no map can guide me back. One day the engine finally cools, last motel room, last pair of boots. But tonight the road still whispers like it ain't done with me yet. So let the tires hum low, there's still one more state to go before the sunrise catches up with this runaway soul. Too many miles to go home, still hearing thunder in my bones, still carrying fire underneath this aging skin tonight. And when my final highway ends, don't bury me where silence lives. Just leave me near the interstate where the headlights glow forever. Yeah, too many miles to go home, but I still love the ride somehow. Taillights vanishing into the storm, still somewhere between leaving and belonging. tired old soul, still sitting near the light. Rain falling soft on empty streets, neon trembling underneath, like every dream we couldn't keep still flickers after midnight. Funny how the loneliest nights can feel the most alive somehow. Some lights fade slowly, like they're scared to disappear. When the neon finally dies and the last old jukebox quiets, will these restless hearts still echo somewhere through the night? And every song we left behind still burns forever in our minds. Yeah, when the neon finally dies, I hope the music never does. Saw my reflection in the glass, looked like every mile I passed, wrinkles shaped by years too fast, and nights too loud to forget. Old friends gone like cigarette smoke. Some moved on, some just broke. Still hear their laughter in the dark whenever the rain rolls in. Maybe we were never meant to live quiet, ordinary lives. Some souls are born for daylight, ours belong to midnight streets. Oh, when the neon finally dies, still hear thunder in these tired eyes. Still feel the highway moving beneath these old boots tonight. And though the years stole many things, they never took our reckless dreams. Yeah, when the neon finally dies, our ghost will still sing loud. Now, 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 now. One day the bars are closed for good. Rain washes dust through Hollywood. Last motel sign burns out slow against the dawn. But somewhere a kid still hears a song and decides to keep driving on. That's how the wild survive forever. Inside, somebody new. When the neon finally dies and the final lonely highway sleeps, let every old guitar scream one last time into the dark. Hey, when they finally speak my name, don't remember me for the pain. Remember me beneath those lights, still chasing freedom through the rain. Yeah. Well, when the neon finally dies, I'll still be somewhere in the sound. Last light flickering in the rain. Highway ghost rolling into dawn. Another nowhere town rolls past at 1 a.m. Neon diner buzzing blue, coffee burnt in half the booths, filled with ghosts that look like me 20 years ago. Old jukebox humming in the dark, like it still remembers every broken heart. Some nights feel endless when you've got nowhere left to prove. Neon dust and empty bars, still pulling on this restless heart, still lighting up forgotten parts of who I used to be. And every lonely highway sign feels like it's calling out my name tonight. Yeah, neon dust and empty bars still feel like home somehow. Woman smoking by the door says she's seen my face before. Maybe every drifting soul starts looking the same. Cheap motel across the street, purple lights and cracked concrete. Lord, these tired midnight scenes still hit me deep. Funny how loneliness can feel almost beautiful beneath neon lights. Maybe some hearts aren't built for staying in one place too long. Oh, neon dust and empty bars, still chasing old runaway stars, still hearing echoes of guitars from younger reckless nights. And though these roads have worn me thin, I'd probably drive them all again. Yeah, neon dust and empty bars still keep my spirit alive. One day the headlights fade away, last call comes and the silence stays. But tonight this old highway still breathes, and so do I. So leave the engine running low. There's one more town I wanna know before the morning washes out these neon dreams. Neon dust and empty bars, still burning underneath the stars, still making lonely old men feel young enough to run again. And when my final night arrives, don't close the blinds or kill the lights. Just let the neon flicker softly while the rain falls outside. Yeah, neon dust and empty bars still shining somewhere in the dark. Taillights disappearing through the storm. Another lonely town ahead. against the glass. Leather jacket on the seat, cheap motel receipts. Another town I didn't keep long enough to love. There's 1,000 old mistakes behind me, still glowing red in the dark. Some memories disappear, others ride beside you forever. Oh, whiskey smoke in the rear view, ghosts of nights I drove through, still hanging like a shadow behind these tired eyes. And every mile I leave behind still burns somewhere inside my mind. Yeah, whiskey smoke in the rear view still follows me tonight. Saw a neon sign from Memphis, almost turned the wheel back west. Thought about a girl in red, I left there years ago. Barroom lights and cigarette haze, summer heat and younger days. Funny how the heart still aches for things it chose to lose. And every song drifting through the speakers feels like another open scar. Maybe freedom always costs something, maybe loneliness is part of the ride. Whiskey smoke in the rear view, still floating through the midnight blue, still carrying echoes of every reckless choice. And though the years rode hard and fast, some fires were built to last. Yeah, whiskey smoke in the rear view still keeps me moving on. One day the roads all disappear, last engine fades, last cold beer. But tonight the highway still shines like a river made of memories. So don't ask me where I belong, I lost that answer years ago. Now I just follow headlights into whatever comes next. Ooh. Whiskey smoke in the rear view, still dancing underneath the moon, still making old hearts dream like runaway kids again. And when my final night arrives, don't close the blinds against the light, just let the highway sing me out beneath those neon a Tennessee night. Girls laughing outside room 9, radio blasting Sweet Caroline. Somebody stealing roadside signs like idiots in love. Back then we thought the world was ours, and honestly, maybe it was. Too young to sleep, too wild to care what came tomorrow. Girls, guitars, and motel signs burning bright through my restless mind. Still hear those Friday nights alive every time I drive, and every kiss beneath neon light still feels electric deep inside. Yeah, girls, guitars, and motel signs still haunt me in the best way. Blue jean jackets, smoky bars, writing songs inside old cars, dreaming stupid movie star dreams with $20 left. One brunette from Baton Rouge danced barefoot on the motel roof. Lord, she kissed like gasoline and vanished by sunrise. Funny how some memories fade and others stay forever reckless. Maybe growing older just means carrying better stories. Girls, guitars, and motel signs still rolling through these tired eyes. Still smell like whiskey, smoke, and rain from another lifetime. And though the years move way too fast, those crazy nights were built to last. Yeah, girls, guitars, and motel signs still keep this oh so young. One more drink, one more drink, one more town, one more town, one more jukebox glowing now. We never knew where we were going, but damn, we love the ride. Girls, guitars, and motel signs still shining like July of '79. Still turning lonely midnight drives into movies in my head. And when my final night appears, don't waste it crying into beers. Just crank old rock and roll real loud and leave the neon on. Yeah, girls, guitars, and motel signs forever glowing. Another roadside night remembered. Tail lights disappearing into summer rain. across the streets, neon reflections at my feet, barroom lights and tired dreams still glowing after midnight. Corner booth and half a drink, trying hard not to overthink how a man can lose so much and still keep moving. Sometimes feel like memories before you even leave them behind. Tonight the city feels alive and lonely at the same time. One more night in Tulsa, one more song before the dawn, one more whiskey burning slow, while the jukebox plays too loud, and every shadow in this smoke feels like somebody I once loved. Yeah, one more night in Tulsa before the highway takes me again. Saw a woman in a red dress, dancing like she had no regrets. For a second I almost forgot how old this heart has gotten. Train tracks humming through the rain like they're whispering my name. Lord, this town knows how to make a drifter wanna stay, but I've loved too many roadside lights to believe I'll stop here long. Some souls belong to people, mine belongs to passing nights. One more night in Tulsa, one more memory soaked in blue, one more motel glowing soft outside my window view. And though tomorrow calls again, part of me might stay right here. Yeah, one more night in Tulsa still echoes through my veins. One day the roads will all go silent, last bar closes, last song fades, but tonight the city's breathing, and so am I. So let the neon burn a while longer, let the rain keep falling slow. I'm not ready yet to say goodbye to nights like this. One more night in Tulsa, still shining underneath my scars, still shining, still making lonely old men dream, like runaway boys again. Oh, and when my final ride comes around, don't lay me in some quiet ground. Just leave my ghost beneath these lights, where the jukebox never sleeps. Yeah, one more night in Tulsa before the morning steals it all away. Neon trembling on wet pavement. Another beautiful